huh? You smiling, huh? Look, smile today. Be happy. You got stuff to be grateful for. You got you. You got the person that you are. You got who you exist. You got your traits, your abilities, your beauty, your unique aspects, your humor, your laugh, your tears, your anger, your sadness. There's so much about you, dude. And you're gonna let somebody else determine whether that is worthy or not. You're gonna let somebody else's opinion dictate whether you got it. You're gonna let somebody else's opinion dictate whether you're gonna get it. You're gonna let somebody else's opinion dictate how it's gonna go for you. You're gonna let somebody else's opinion dictate your worth. No. I need y'all to hear me. I need y'all to really hear me, man. I need y'all to understand something. Everybody's got worth. Everybody has worth. Okay? Here's the thing, man. Stop focusing on what you don't got. Stop, it's very common for us to believe that, oh yeah, we don't have this, this isn't us. We're not this so we can't have this. We're not worthy of this, so we can't have this. We tend to let other people's opinions dictate our thinking and our way of action. And it's no, you are capable, maybe not of everything. That's a fact. You may not be capable of everything, but you can be capable of almost damn near anything you do put your mind to. Okay, yeah, there are some things you're just not made for. But when you do find your passion, nobody else should dictate whether you pursue that or not. When you do find your worth in life, when you do find whether you're beautiful or not. I mean, I have, people that I know, and they'll tell me yeah, I'm not beautiful. And I'm like, why do you think that? I'm like, you're pretty as shit. Why would you think that? And they're like, oh, because, none of the other guys are telling me how I look pretty, or none of the other people are telling it to me. And I'm like, so you're basing your beauty off of somebody else's validation or rejection. So your life is gauged off of what other people want you, what other people see you as. That's not an expectation you should be living up to. Because here's the problem, is that one, you got multiple perspectives. Okay, there's too many perspectives to be trying to please. You ever heard of the eye of the beholder? The person who sees it, it's up to them whether they find it beautiful or not. Here's the thing though, not everybody finds the same piece of art beautiful. Not everybody's gonna find my cinematic work beautiful. Not everybody's gonna find, certain pictures beautiful. Not everybody's gonna find the Mona Lisa beautiful. It's the eye of the beholder, man. For each person views it a different way. So why are you going out of your way to please so many eyes that see so many different things while looking at the same thing? If you get what I mean. Don't try to please the eyes of others and then let that dictate your worth. Does that make sense? You're gonna have judges in your life. You're gonna have people, that rate your stuff. When I get into the industry, I'm gonna have critics. I'm gonna have people rate my movies. I'm gonna have judges. I'm gonna have criticism. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have that. Will that validate my movies to an extent? Sure. At the end of the day, though, it's the eye of the beholder. You know what I mean? You can't go out of your way to please something, especially if it's not in line with your perception. You're worth it, dude. You're worth it. Don't get caught in, I need these people to like me in order, if these people don't like me, I don't feel beautiful. I don't feel beautiful because nobody ever agrees that I am, or what? If you place your worth on other people, what happens when those people are gone? You ain't got no worth now. The only worth that matters is your own. And listen to me when I say this. Validate yourself. Put yourself on. Love yourself, man. Put yourself, validate who you are to yourself. Walk around with your pride, not anybody else's. Don't walk, like, think about it. Do you want to walk around with the opinions of others' validations on your neck? Or do you want to walk around with your own validation on your neck? Or on your chest? You want to puff your chest out because of yourself, not because of what somebody else thinks. I'm not who I am because of what comments I get under my YouTube videos. I'm not who I am because of what people at school think about me. I'm not who I am because of what anybody thinks of me. Anybody who thinks a damn thing about me is their thought. I don't care. I don't control it. Like, what you think is what you think. There was a time where I used to care about people and what they thought about me. There was a time where I used to be so worried about what somebody thought of me, or somebody validated what I did into their group. So I was self-conscious about the things I chose to do and show to other people. And then I realized it doesn't matter. Like, I had friends that showed me, like, don't waste your time pleasing others. Please the people that do matter. Be yourself. And when and I don't know, man, so one day you may get as lucky as I did, and you may run into a friend who makes you feel worthy of who you are. You may run into a certain area in your life where it just you have to realize that it's yourself you have to love. Nobody has to love you. They don't have to. You don't have to wait on somebody else's validation in order to dictate whether you actually are worthy. Fuck them. They don't matter. They don't mean nothing. If, like, why wait on somebody else's validation? If I'm living, you know what that's called? That's living your life for other people. And you didn't come here to live life for the rest of the world. You came here to live, and when I say that, I mean, you didn't come here to put on your makeup. You didn't come on here to put on your clothes. You didn't come on here to pick your life based on whether somebody else would have liked it or not, or whether somebody would have found it cool or not. You know why I do this? I don't care if people knock me on, oh, you a motivational speaker. You not, I don't even know. You're not a wrestler like you could have been freshman year. You could have went on to have great scholarships. You could have went to Pro River and then got your stuff and then been a wrestler there. Like, do I care? Like, I would rather be inspiring millions of other people. I would rather be inspiring the 447 people subscribed to my YouTube channel right now than worry about getting a college scholarship to a sport I eventually would have got sick of. You know, I don't care, like, whether somebody validates the fact that I want to motivationally speak or not. I don't care whether somebody validates the fact that I live to inspire you guys to follow the path that matters most to you. Your path is worthy. Nobody else, dude. Like, oh, you got all these other paths out here, and you got all these other people that you're trying to please, and the truth is none of them matter. You're the only path that matters. Only path. You know? And you've got to validate yourself. Stop worrying about what other people think. Stop worrying about what somebody's gonna say. Stop waiting on somebody's compliment. Stop waiting on somebody's note to you. Stop waiting on somebody. Stop expecting things from other people because you do it. Stop doing something and then expecting other people to come up to you and then give you something out of it. Sure, it's nice if it happens, but stop holding on to that expectation of it's going to happen or it doesn't mean anything. Just because somebody else doesn't give you anything for it doesn't mean it wasn't worth nothing. You know? Just because I don't get paid for it, that doesn't mean that this ain't worth nothing. Just because somebody ain't giving me paragraphs of how I'm doing doesn't mean it's worth nothing. I get it sometimes, but just because I don't doesn't mean it's not worth nothing. I know I'm inspiring somebody. Somebody's going to get inspired. I don't care what people think. I live to get people to their potential. I don't live for other people to like me. So, like, listen. Live for you. If you like Bakugan, you like Pokemon, you like freaking, I don't know, if you like conspiracy theories, if you like studying, like, equations, or, you know, whatever you are into. You like video games, you want to be a pro gamer, you like football, you want to be a football player, great. Dedicate yourself to it. Realize not everybody's going to validate your dream, and the ones who don't validate it aren't the ones you got to worry about. It's yourself. If you put in the work, if you put yourself, because let me tell you something, if you let somebody else's validation or rejection validate the worth of your dream, then you are only going to be able to put in the amount of work that matches up to the validation of that dream. If you validate your dream 100%, then you can give 100% and prove them wrong. If you let somebody else's dream, if you let somebody else's opinion validate your dream, you will only be able to give as much as that person has validated your work to be. I guarantee that. Because that psychological barrier is going to be there. You're going to want to give your 100, but because nobody validates it 100, you don't give 100. You only give 40. Nobody's validation matter. Nobody. You want to be weird? You want to be weird? You want to yell? Ah! You want to do that stuff? Do it. Why does somebody else's validation of what it looks like matter? Put it away. You got to love yourself. I love myself. You love yourself? Go in the mirror. Find everything that you can be grateful for. Don't focus on what you don't got. Don't focus on what ain't right. Start thinking about just the 1 to 2 things that are. Maybe you like the way your voice sounds. I like the way my voice sounds. Especially when I hear it on camera. I love it. You know, like, what else? Maybe you got really soft lips. Maybe like you just got soft lips. Maybe you got good ass hair. I don't know. But find just 1 to 2 things about yourself that you can validate the worth on. Start loving it. And then, like, if somebody else wants to turn that down, cool. That's how you see it. Because I wear socks that are high. When it's cold outside, people are like, why you wear your socks like that? Because it's cold. Well, that's weird. It's cold. I don't care whether you think it's weird or not. Your opinion does not validate my action and worth. Doesn't mean nothing. Don't let other people validate it for you. Validate yourself. Alright? I know this is kind of a long video, but I just kind of like progressively went in as I did it. So find it in yourself to love who you are. Find it in yourself to live the life that you put yourself on. Nobody else's. Okay? I'll talk to y'all next time.